fly into Chicago O'Hare, or O'Hare, it depends where you're from, airport anyway, one of the easiest ways to get into the city is by train. And as you approach the city by train, you realise you're riding above street level. You're riding on the L, which is the Chicago Transit Authority elevated train. Now, I love trains, and combine trains with American movies from when I was growing up, and they kind of take on a cult status almost. Think Blues Brothers, Planes, Trains and Automobiles, that kind of thing. You see where I'm coming from. Now, the other great love of my life, addiction of my life, is coffee. And it just so happens that this location is right by a coffee shop. And this location is one of those spots that's almost overflowing with potential images. It's almost too much to take in, to process and decide which image you want to take. In fact, a couple of years earlier to this image, I was actually standing in the same location, but I took a photo under the road, under the track. So I was looking along the road, and this scene just opened up in front of me, and it was just full of Americana. There was a Ford Mustang went through the frame, and an American taxi, and then there was queues of traffic going off in the other direction. It was perfect. The only problem was I was trying out a different camera at the time, and so the overall final image wasn't that great. It wasn't print-worthy. So this time round, I crossed the road 2 or 3 times, and just hoping for that same scene to reappear in front of me, but it never occurred as I remembered it. So I went and stood on the side of the pavement for a bit and wondered, right, what shall I actually shoot next? And then I heard this rumbling, and it's an amazing sound. And I could see the train approaching from the distance. So I had plenty of time to visualize and compose the shot that I wanted. And I was able to take 2 or 3 shots as the train went through the scene. Now, this to me, as an image, could only ever be a black and white. There's so many graphic components to this image. You've got the bricks and the windows of all the buildings. You've got the external fire escape that goes down that large building at the back there. You've got the lines of the track, the girders, the construction, and then you've got the actual sort of the corrugated side of the train, which just leads you through the whole frame. The other components I really love about this image are the ornate street lamps that you can see, and they're almost from a bygone era. The design of them are almost from a gangster film. And then of course you've got the driver, the train driver. He looks as cool as a cucumber. He's taking his morning route through the city, his arms out the window, and he's got those cool shades on. And who wouldn't love his job on a summer morning like that? So I've decided that this image is to be printed. I printed it on a Hahnemuhle photo rag smooth paper, and I'm going to offer it as a limited edition run on my website. So please take a look if you fancy that. There's other ones on there obviously as well. And also, if you've enjoyed this, leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to some of my social media channels. That'll help me out a lot. But start a conversation, leave a message, and let me know what you like about the scene, what you like about Chicago. I love Chicago. And I will catch you again on a future video. Or maybe you'll see me on one that I've made before. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.